So it's been a minute, everyone. It's been a minute. 2024. It has been a minute. It has been a journey. Um, I'm not even sure like how I'm gonna start this video off really. So I'm just gonna talk and just like see like where the energy flows. But definitely it's been a it's been a year of a lot of personal growth, I would say. And I would have to and a lot of self-healing, like self-healing, self-love sort of journey. Like 2 3.0. um I was let go of my job the last week, and I would have to say that before, like prior to everything happening, mind you, too, it was like really unexpected. But then again, kind of sort of not unexpected. I feel like when it comes to your journey in life, right? And it comes to growth, certain things, if you have a strong desire for something new to be brought in, but it's like you're really scared to let go of a certain string that is hmm, that's a loose end. You're just like scared to just yank it off. I feel that like life, spirit, or God, it has a way of helping you to move forward with that, like if you feel that you're scared, right? Because that was like my thing, especially when it came to that job. I feel like honestly there are so many things that I try to do, right, to like really make just to really try to make sense of and to keep me staying there, even though I always felt like, okay, I could be making way more money. um I could do something else outside of like food. This is like what I want to do, but I had like a lot of buts in the back of my mind, and there was a lot of fear going on. And at the beginning of the year, I would say I was just like in a few, I think I was like more than a few months into the breakup, right? For the previous relationship. And then it was like with work, it was like things were just like like steadily going downhill, and it was like my mental health was being affected, my health was really being affected, and it was like I was just like really questioning like my self-worth, what I deserve, and it was just like I really had to be able to um get past certain challenges. And the silver lining to everything, right? Because from March to August, I would say um, it was a push, right? Because I was attracting certain situations that um, I really needed to like learn from, right? So every challenge that you do have in your life uh, is a lesson for you to grow from, no matter what. I've heard that before you come here, right? Um, since everything is planned, we choose our parents, we choose our challenges, we choose how we overcome these situations, right? Um, our setbacks, they are our greatest teachers, as well as your parents and as well as life. They're all really meant to help you become or to help you get closer to yourself, right? In some way, shape, or form. So, with these lessons that I've learned with my first write up, the second, and the third one, with the third one, right, that was the final. And it came about just because I was already like close to leaving the job, like just completely, because it was like, okay, I can't take it. Like I finally just choose like my mental peace, like my mental health, more so like than a check. And um, I'm just at this point like just fuck it. I can't do it anymore. It's whatever. Um, I feel like in the past, right? I was able to, when I've been in those situations, right? Um, I feel like for me, I went through those lessons and I didn't really have a strong, solid foundation. But with my experience at working at my old job, like my past current job, right, the one that I got let go of like last week, it was able to provide me with a lot more solid foundation within myself. Um, because it really forced me to not run away from certain things. I was just tired of running. With the last relationship, I felt like with, him running away, right, so to speak, it was a reflection of me and how I was running away from a lot of things. And it didn't really do me service, right? It did me a great disservice and I hated that. And it was like, well, damn, like, how exactly can I overcome this? How, right? How? I'm asking my spirit guides, I'm asking God, I'm asking, like my angels, like, how the hell do I overcome this? I don't know. So it was like bit by bit, like on this journey, right? Especially like this year. This was like a year of transformation for me. And I still can't even believe that. The things that I wrote in my journal, right, for this year and the previous year too, I would say that growth was one of them. And I forgot about that until I reread like certain entries in my journal, to which I was like, damn, like, damn, like it came true. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, it's just about the timing of everything. So um yeah, these lessons, right? Whether or not you think it just happened like out of nowhere, or um it's something that somebody else is doing to you. I honestly, everything is happening for you, whether or not like you see it. It's like literally like when you look back at your journey, like do you see like more of like you have like a broader perspective of how things were working in your favor despite it being uncertain at that time, despite it being so challenging at that time. And some of the things like some of the insecurities that I was having, right, at the beginning of me working at that job, I was able to like, overcome and like really make peace with a lot of things and to like really have a much broader perspective. And I was like, well, damn, what? I didn't expect that. Um, I have a better foundation, a solid foundation within myself. So like when that happened, right? I took everything with grace, with ease, because I understand now that things happen for you for your best interest, and that if you know deep down that something is greater for you, but you still have like that fear, if you can't have like the courage to like completely like cut ties with it, life will definitely help assist you in that process, because at some point or another, like you really do have to step more into your greatness, okay? Because um, uh, you're not gonna do yourself you're gonna do yourself a disservice, okay, just by playing it safe all the time. Um, and what I'm learning more about is with timing, right? When is that gonna happen for me? When is this? When is that? That was my problem. I kept thinking too far ahead, and instead of just like me taking time to really focus more on the present. So that's where I got a lot of my healing from when it came to me grounding myself and um, being able to meditate, which was, I would say that was a problem for me before, guys. It was a struggle. Like, it was a struggle. Like, in my 20s, like, I feel like it was rough. Like, yo, like, your 20s, I feel like your 20s, like, you're just like really just like getting your feet wet with a lot of shit. And you're gonna fuck up. You're gonna just like, you're gonna question stuff. You're gonna question yourself. You're just gonna like, it's gonna be wobbly, yo. It's gonna be, and then like when you hit, your Saturn return, right, man? Because that's what happened. I experienced my Saturn return at that job, and damn, it kicked my ass for the better. Like, I gotta tell you guys, like, up front. Um, and my last day, I made peace with everything, even like with my boss too. And I know that he was like heartbroken about. I know he was heartbroken about everything that happened, that transpired, because he knows that I'm like one of like the best workers like on the team too. Um, and I had to tell him, like, when it's like your time to go, it's your time to go. There's like nothing else for you to, when it's your time, it's your time. Like, whether or not you do it or they do it, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. And so, I learned a lot of lessons here. And, I had to appreciate him too. Um, being a boss, because, under his leadership, it was like I was getting like a lot of healing. Like, it was like a complete 180. Like, I was just, whoa. I was like dumbfounded, just because the lack of stress that I felt, right, but for the most part, right, because some days it would still be a bit stressful, but like not as stressful as it was when I had another another, when we were under like another leadership. Okay, it's the previous boss in the department. Thank God he left. Ugh. But anyways, so under under his leadership, right, a lot of changes, a lot of healing. Um, whoa. And I remember, having a few conversations with him too, on personal subjects, personal manners, work related manners too, and picking up something that was gonna really help me out too with my healing journey, without him even like, like realizing it was gonna help. He was talking about, listening to, lo-fi music, right? And for some reason, I started getting into it, like more into it, right? Because he had a similar thing that was going on with me, which was like overthinking. And then he was talking about how it helped him to, overcome that and to be more calmer and stuff. So, but I was able, right, to find like a genre of lo-fi music that was going to like help facilitate much more grounding work. And I feel much more tapped into like that energy. So for me, I discovered on YouTube neo soul music, which I feel helps me out tremendously when it comes to me tapping into meditation, me being more calmer, because I was like listening to that coming to work and coming back from work, and I was able to process a lot more of my emotions, my feelings, much more easily. And yeah, it was just a lot of things were just coming online for me, and it's all about like the timing of things. So even like if you feel like, oh damn, like my life is like A, B, and C, no, it's not. Like, as if you're these things, everything is like really forcing you to pay more attention to you and what you're willing to do to get to that next level in your life, where you are experiencing more peace, more love, more harmony, better boundaries. You're experiencing more self love, self respect. It's really forcing you to grow up, to put your big girl panties on or your big boy pants on, okay? And it's allowing you. Okay, it's just nudging you into the right direction if you really pay attention. If you really pay attention. Everyone has goals, right? Everyone has goals. You can complete them, but sometimes life has a way of putting certain roadblocks, right? Just so you know, right, that you are going to be exactly where you need to be in your own path, in your own journey in life. At the end of the day, it all has to like do with like your will, your determination, right? My determination was definitely for growth, right? But I didn't like know how profound that growth was going to be for me this year. I wrote it down. I still had like my doubts, my questions about it because it was like how, right? But slowly but surely, right? I was like led to certain books, certain videos, certain channels on YouTube, certain podcasts, certain people that work, certain conversations, and something right like that they may have said was like a little, hey, pay attention to like what this conversation is bringing you towards, and go with that flow. See what's going to open up for you. Tap in. So this time around, I was able to focus more on what I did want to do moving forward. My 2025, I know, I feel it. I really feel that it is going to be such a beautiful year for me. A year of magic. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's like everything it's like everything that's happened from this year to like right now. I'm like, whoa, I'm getting prepared to enter into something new, something better, something much more fulfilling. Am I ready? Apparently yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. Wow. And so I've been focusing more on my joy, more on abundance mindset, which is something too that I also found myself working on as well. Lack mindset and abundance mindset. A lot of people too, I feel like my throat chakra, right? For example, that was like one of the lessons, the biggest lessons that I had to like learn how to get better at, because your words, right? It is powerful. So it's like, and I would tell people this too, right? Like when I'm talking with them, um, friends, colleagues, I would tell them, just mind your words, because, in my experience, I've seen the results of both sides of words speaking against you and coming back to you, and words really working with you and coming back to you, right? So you have to be like more mindful of things. So I would say, for example, when you are going to work, just say, today is going to be smooth. It's going to be a smooth day. Thank God. Thank God it's a smooth day. Thank God. I said my blessings to like the week ahead. I thank God for that. I thank God that it's smooth. I thank God that there was like no trouble with anything and anybody. I thank God for another day of being able to just take care of like my expenses, my bills. I thank God for that. I thank God for that. And usually I just had a good day. I got it's just really like all like in your words and in your mindset. That's like your intention. Like if you just like have like like your own doubts or whatever, you're gonna experience that like eventually, because that's like already in your heart. So it's a lot of grounding work. I would have to like tell you, it's not gonna be easy at first, but it's like if this is like what you really want to focus on, I'm telling you, like life, you gotta like really pay attention to it. It's going to like really help gradually, okay, like really push you in that right direction. But you do at least have to put in like some sort of effort. So you, whether it's like putting in like audiobook, I mean like buying like certain like audios, like listening to certain audios like when you're asleep, um journaling, okay, prayers, meditation. It's just like all a process, okay. And I didn't like see that until I was able to see a difference, okay, like midway throughout the year. Like no, more than no, yeah, midway, no, starting in March actually. Like that's when that was like just a gradual process of like whoa, a powerful change. Oh, it's already like 20 minutes. Wow. Um, whoa. Shit. Oh wow. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick update. A quick update. Oh wow. But yeah, like if you guys are ever like in a situation like where, you have been like let go from a person, a job, or I would just say that, everything is working out for you in your best interest, to focus more on healing and grounding your energy. Okay.